not afraid to let go. You decide
Hey
if
guys,
you ever
it's Riot with this week's content using my Chaos account in Nation 50. I will be showing you how to make labeled mail threads for better communication within your alliance. Now, all you have to do is just go through Alliance, Group Chat, unmark one person, and then hit that and delete the thing that's already in there and input the name that you want to put, and then hit create. Once you hit create, just re-add that person that that's not included, just like that, and then hit invite to join. What labels your mail threads should be. So we have a priority of 6. We have a priority of 6 mail threads that I want to go over with you guys. Depending on how you want to run and use your mail threads, you'll either assign your titled R4 or allow your R4 and your R3 to help this and make sure that they are well maintained. Make sure that each mail thread is properly discussed and explained to all of your team members before they go ahead and dive into working them out. Our first one would be shield time, so everyone gets to use this. I would highly suggest, if you're using a one-day shield or a 3-day shield, that you post in here along with your coordinates as it shows in the example. Make sure that you do have the times accurate, because you'll also be using this during KE and also Void War. This is to help reduce the chances of getting attack and power loss and people's growth stunned. The next one is going to be leadership. Now, leadership is just for R4 and R5, depending on if that's what you just keep your leadership group between. You can also involve your R3 as well, but it depends. Our next one is going to be with formations. Now, formations is mostly used by the military advisor and also the leader. This mail thread should be a no response thread, just for reading. So this will handle formations for Mother Dune, Iron Grip, SOS attacks, time defense, what should be used in Elite War, what should be used in Doom Arena, and all that fancy stuff. Just make sure that when you are using it, that you also keep in mind that other players don't have the same strength as you, so keep it basic and not too complicated. Schedule. Schedule is another only reading thread. This is usually just used for, I think it's just used for the recruiter. So the recruiter is the one that also uses this, and the R5. Make sure that this is kept clean, because this is where reminders will be sent out to Elite War, DA, which is Doom Arena, Void, and Zombie Apocalypse, and also KE. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for the planner and also the leader, not the recruiter. So the next one is actually for the recruiter, and this is the rules. The recruiter only uses this thread. Now, this is where the welcoming begins. You will be posting the updates on all of the rules. Make sure that when you add people to your mail threads, that you add them into the group and you copy paste the message and you repost it right after you add the new members to the little chat thread. Make sure no one's writing in this group, because it does have it has to be kept clean, and everybody has to be in the mail threads just in case anything is updated and everybody's on board on all of the things that are happening and are new to the alliance, so that there's no conflict of interest happening. Now, this is our next one is also going to be the announcements. See, things change in an alliance, and usually this is discussed between the alliance leaders, which is your R4, your R5, and your R3, depending on how big you want to make your leadership group in. So the only person I would suggest making the announcements officially would be your diplomatic advisor. Now, This is also another do not write or do not reply thread. Make sure that they are simple and that they're very easily to be understood. There's nothing that's confusing in the message, so that if you are an R4, make sure that you can depend on your diplomatic advisor to successfully deliver the messages that need to be delivered within the alliance. Now, our next one is going to be the optionals. Now, I have added 2 optionals, which is growth and notes. So growth is actually, as you see here, an example that says, can you help me with this? So you would usually put the amount that you are short on with resources and what's the type of resource and also your coordinates. Now keep in mind, if you do ask for resources, that you do let them know that you have successfully received the amount that you need and they don't need to help you anymore. The notes is actually where everyone speaks. Everyone can speak in this one, and this is generally for everyone to put in ideas for the leadership group so that they know that, hey, this is what we think should happen. Maybe you guys can bring it up and make something work from it. And that's about it. Well, I hope everybody has had a great time learning from this week's content. If you guys have any comments or if you guys have any suggestions for another content for me to make, please make sure you subscribe and also leave your comment or your suggestions in the comment section.
Holy hallelujah!
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you ever go.